everybody. Welcome to Mediumship by Picasso. My name is Picasso Roberts. I want to say thanks so much for stopping by. I appreciate everybody who comes through. While you're here, please hit up the like button and subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. I have been dragging my ass on getting this video out, I have to tell you, and so I'm sorry about that, but I'm here now and I'm getting her done. So if you'll just be patient with me as I work my way through these. I swore to myself that I was going to learn how to do Instagram this week, and I'm starting to do a little research on the what's, why's, how's, and all of that. So bear with me, that's coming. And for you Instagram people out there who are watching me now, please hit me up. I'll take any advice that you have to give. If there's a way to make my learning a little bit quicker, I am all down for that. So, all right, that being said, I would like to say something very exciting going on in the works. We know all about Spirit Fest. Some of you I've actually met at Spirit Fest events, and I look forward to every time I go through, and I've got my booth set up at Spirit Fest, and you guys come and say hi or you get a reading, and it's just really nice to keep that connection going. So when another year goes by and I come back to that same town and I get to say hi again and just catch up, it's really, really cool. It makes it fun for me. So that way I feel like I'm not going to a strange place, but a place where I'm welcome. And so I'm grateful for that. Really, really appreciate you. I met so many people on the last Spirit Fest. Where were we at? We were in, was it St. Pete? West Palm Beach. It was West Palm Beach was the last one. So yeah, lots of repeat people. And oh my God, I did the gallery event there, giving spirit messages, and you know, it was, man, spirit was on fire. Spirit was completely and totally on fire. They plugged into me and got messages through, and it was so much fun and so healing and just so what a God, what a beautiful, beautiful thing to do and be a part of. It was awesome. Do we need tissues? Yeah, we needed tissues. But we laughed and we made connections and just, opening that door up for them to come through is just a phenomenal experience. And I am so grateful to be the one to pass the message through. So I do my best, I try to keep that open and, give you what I get. Oftentimes it's what I'm hearing, what I'm feeling, like a clairsentient sort of thing or a clear knowing. Spirit will oftentimes give me a way to move my body in how they would move, or just all kinds of ways that they did. One fascinating little tidbit, I'll tell you what, which surprised the heck out of me, is we had a soldier come forward for one of the guests in the audience. And now this hasn't happened before. I keep everything separate. So I keep your peeps are on my right hand side and my peeps I know to be on my left hand side. And so I can feel the different energies. So I know when something's coming on my left, it's going to be connected to me and my loved ones on the other side, or my spirit team. And then when it's coming in on the right, I know that these people belong to you, these loved ones belong to you. So, I got this whole vision of boots on the ground and the sun shining on this guy's solar plexus, and what it looked like. And then it kind of stopped a little bit and I wasn't quite sure what to expect. But and then all of a sudden I hear Nebraska, and I get the feelings from from on my left side. And I'm like, what the hell? Hang on a second, let me decipher what's going on. So I passed a little bit more information about this guy, but once I heard Nebraska and I got that feeling, I knew that it was connected to my biological father, who was a soldier. He was in the Navy. And then also my father by name was in the Army. So because I felt two of them on my left and then the one guy on my right. And so what was so fascinating is that my loved one stepped in to help bring forward the loved one of somebody in the audience. And it was like a camaraderie thing. It was a soldiers like hanging, sticking together. And it was absolutely awesome. It was awesome. And, that may have happened and where I didn't notice it before, but this time it was super, super present. And I was so grateful. It was a cool thing, and I'm glad to share it. I was glad to share it in that moment, and I'm also glad to share it now. So it's just never dull. I had several people stop by my booth in West Palm and tell me, "Oh my God, I missed the event. I didn't get to," and I'm like, "Well, I don't know what to tell you. It was at a set time, and I'm so sorry you missed it, but." Make it next time. Come on, set that alarm a little bit louder. So, what I'm going to ask you guys to do, I need you to spread the word. Spread the word. There's going to be a big, huge event in Orlando. Spirit Fest is coming back, and it is. Let me give you the what's, the where's, and the whens, and all of that, because I'm going to do another gallery event. Jerry McDaniel's going to do his event on Saturday, March 2nd, and I'm going to be doing a gallery event, Spirit Messages, on March 3rd. Mine is going to be at 2 o'clock, but let me give you the location first. So it's Spirit Fest Orlando. It's going to be at the Avanti Palms Resort, and it's at 6515 International Drive in Orlando. There are 65 booths at this event, so there quite a lot. There's a lot going on. There are like the gallery event, the any of the workshops, those will be in a separate space, so it won't be noisy or anything like that. You'll be able to really focus in on what's going on and everything. So Avanti Palms Resort, 6515 International Drive, Orlando. And the cost it's super affordable. For 65 vendors, it's super affordable. It's $11 for one day, if you can only make one day, or it's $15 for both days. So what I'm going to do is I'll put a link on this video. It'll be a link below for you to be able to click on to the Spirit Fest site and book your tickets there. So you can book your tickets for my gallery event there. It's only $20. And it's just super, super cool and a great way to make that connection. And then look, there's going to be so much going on and so much to see. I really hope that you guys can make it. And even if you can't make it, it's like you've got something going on that weekend, spread the word, please. Share, so that everybody knows about it, so we can bring a lot of good energy into the here and now, into what's going on now. Always good to have good stuff going on. Positive vibes up, and just, I don't know, let's just keep it rolling. There are enough shittards out there that we don't want to have to deal with any more than we normally would have to. So the way to do that is just to really keep that vibe up and, do the best that you can do. So today is a good day, and I wanted to get this out there because there's a lot of really good things happening at that event. If you can't make the event and you want to book a read with me, just go to my website. It's mediumshipbypicasso.com, and go into shop. There's a little button you can click up there, and the thing will drop down. You can book a reading there. I highly recommend it. And then a lot of times when people book a reading or just before, they want to, they don't really quite know what to. Hang on a second. Let's make sure. I might have lost my. Let's see. Hang on a second. Not to worry. I had my headphones in. I didn't really need them, but I'm working out where I'm going to be doing these vids. In which space I feel most comfortable. Where's the lighting the best? How it's all going to play out. But anyway, what was I talking about? Booking a reading. I always ask. Oh, look at that. Two together. Um, I always ask for people write down questions that you are looking for guidance on or answers to, and then that way we get in a reading, it doesn't get forgotten because sometimes spirit will have a whole nother agenda and we get on a roll and get to the end and it's time for me to cut the reading and you're like, oh, holy shit, I forgot to ask about XYZ. So, make sure you write stuff down so that we don't miss anything. I want to make sure that in your reading you get all the information that you need as best as I can present it to you. And then that's just pretty much it. I'm thinking about doing a little local thing here. So I'll be looking for a venue local to St. Augustine. So if you are local to me and you have some ideas, some thoughts, please reach out because I am open to the possibilities. And then I think that's it. So I just shuffled while I'm yakking. I just shuffled some oracle cards. This is the Ascended Masters deck. That's the Ascended Masters deck. Looks like this. This is a Doreen Virtue deck. It has been a favorite of mine for a lot of years. And as we know, we love you, Doreen. We can't get her cards anymore. She made a left turn. And that's okay. We sent her love and light. But anyway, I hung on to most all of my cards so that I don't know, it's just a fun thing to do. These are not tarot cards. I love tarot cards, but I don't mesh with them. So I get confused in all the ups, downs, sidewayses of everything. So yeah, oracle cards are great to help inspire guidance and information. So two cards that popped out today are, first one is, and this is for the week or for the day or however you want to do it. I'll try to do another video before the event coming up, but Power of Joy. It is amazing. I know what first comes to mind and what I hear. So emotion changes everything, right? Emotion can change so many things. And the power of joy can shift the energy about an event or a situation. So if you step into joy rather than angst or anxiety or fear or frustration, it can help you get through the moment. It can help you get through the situation. Not always easy. Not saying it's easy. It's sometimes quite difficult. So keep that in mind. But power of joy. What I'm hearing is let the light shine on you, and it kind of let the light shine on you. So what I'm what I'm seeing with this is out in nature, walking, breathing in good air, breathing in good energy, and not being weighed down by the heaviness that can sometimes surround us. So we do the best we can do, and that's all we can do. The power of joy, it's kind of like, they say there's darkness and there's lightness, but for me, the light always wins. The light always wins. So it's almost as if you want to take that lightness that you're feeling and then let it expand out. Let it shine through. The power of joy. Joy is about heart energy. They're saying allow love to seep into your beingness. If it's not of love, if it's not of light, don't let it in. But don't push it off, in a bad way. Just don't let the ickiness come on in. It's uninvited. It's not invited. Power of joy. Keep those thoughts and feelings positive, and always ask for guidance with this. This is the Ascended Master on this one is, and I may pronounce it incorrectly, but Maitreya. He looks like a Buddha to me. Anyway, love that. Power of joy. Light springs eternal. is what I keep hearing. Light springs eternal, light springs eternal. Okay, and the second card that popped out with that one was balance, career, and home life. Ain't that some shit? Sometimes really hard to do, especially when we're trying to, just keep above our heads above water financially. But balance, career, and home life. Yeah, yeah. What I'm hearing with this is don't bring the dirt into the house. Don't bring the dirt into the house. Balance career and home life. When you have had a rough day or not really, um, things not really going your way, try not to bring it inside the door. Don't bring it in the house. Leave it all outside. Leave the garbage at the door. Um, and what else with this? And if things aren't bringing you, say it again, do it again. Boy, you really know when you're out of balance with the job and the home life. These will be the situations where you lose sleep at night, or you go to sleep and then you end up doing work in your sleep. You're dreaming about work or dreaming about this or that or whatever. That hasn't happened to me in a long time. It hasn't happened to. Didn't happen last night. Uh, Nor the night before. I think if you're really okay with how things are going in your circle, I think it's a good way. You're in a good space, but when things start getting icky, and it's troubling your sleep pattern or troubling your home life, I think it's always a good question to ask yourself: Am I in the right place? Am I doing the right thing? Am I okay? Is this astute? Do I continue? um, you'll kind of, I don't know about you guys, but I really do feel when things are out of balance. If I walk through the door and I'm a grumpy ass, I know that I haven't let it go outside the door. That's happened, but it hasn't carried on into my sleep. So um, I'll grumble a little bit, and then let it go. Rah, better out than in. So you don't want to leave things. Um, you don't want to soak things up to your inside. It'll squish your heart. Don't let things squish your heart. Anything? What else with this? Try to love what you do. Um, Sometimes we have a not so nice home life and we escape to work, and sometimes we have not such nice work and we escape to home life. Um, Try to find that happy space in between where you can be okay with work and you can be okay with your home. If you're having trouble with either or, try to find a way to get outside of it. Find a third answer. If you got work is icky and home is icky, then try one more thing. So just to sort of shift the energy about what's happening for you. Um, so try a third thing just to make a shift, just to create movement in what's happening in your life. So I would say step outside, go for a walk, go for a drive. Watch out for the crazy drivers in Florida, but go for a little drive. Turn on an audiobook, turn on good music, and then just kind of try to shake it off a little bit. I like to listen to comedy radio and, keep myself laughing that way, or a book on tape, whichever, depending upon how long my drive is. But anyway, that's it. That's it for the cards for this week. Again, this is the Ascended Masters deck. It's been a minute since I've pulled from this deck, but if you've got this, don't let it go. It's a good deck. It's a really, really good deck. So I asked Spirit, do I need to pull from more than just the one deck today? And they said, nope, just the one. Just the one will do. I hope that helps you for the week. I hope that things are going well for you. I hope you find peace. I hope you have fun. Most of all, find some joy in what it is that you do so that it makes life, I don't know, so that it makes life worth it, you know? You don't always want to, be the one out there doing the crappy work. But if you got to do some crappy work, just do it, get it done, be done, and then move on to the next thing, you know. But don't let it ruin your time, the rest of your time here, right? Don't let it ruin the rest of your time. Anyway, I'm going to cut it for now. Don't forget Spirit Fest Orlando, March 2nd and 3rd. Pass the word, let everybody know. Please book a ticket for the gallery event that I have on Sunday, 12 to 2. And that address is Avanti Palms Resort, 6515 International Drive, Orlando. Listen, if you've never sat in a demonstration of mediumship, try this. It's really cool. It's really, really cool. And it's a great way to see how spirit works and how they make their connections. I love it. I think it's just so much fun. So, anyway, that's it. Stop by my website, mediumshipbypicasso.com. I look forward to meeting you. If you come to the event, please come by my booth and say hi. You'll see my logo is a winged lion. It's all orange in the background. And yeah, sign up for a mini reading while you're there with me. So I hope to see you. Have a great rest of your day. If you're in Florida, try to stay warm. It's a little chilly right now. But we'll see you soon. Peace.